Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another Wargaming Miniatures video. In this video, we're going to be unboxing for the first time, I have not opened this package, of my new Macedonian Phalangites. Basically, they're phalanx. And for the Hail Caesar game from Warlord Games. Okay? You get 40 figures in this box, if you can imagine that. This box came free. I bought the Hail Caesar rulebook, and they gave me a box of 40 Macedonians for free. Right now on the Warlord site, if you want to buy the Hail Caesar rulebook, you can, and there's a little drop down next to it. Which box set would you like for free? And I said, well, hell, I want the Macedonian Phalangites. They sent it to me. Sweet! Okay, so what we're going to do, didn't cost me anything more. It was basically just like a promotion, you know, and it's going on right now. If it's not going on right now, if you're watching this video months down the road and they've got a different promotion, I'm sorry, but when I got these, they were free. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and check these guys out. Okay, now you've seen my unboxing of some other Warlord miniatures. I did the Germans and I also did the American paratroopers. Those boxes have a lot of information on them. Those boxes, they talk about the units, they talk about paint schemes, decals, where they were used, what kind of battles they were in. Boy, you get a information overload on those boxes. This box, not so much. You get 40 figures with shield transfers. No picture of the shield transfer. No problem. I haven't opened this box, so I don't know what's in it. Hey, we've got other boxes. Like you didn't already know that. Hey, we've got a UPC. Great. Hey, it's the same thing that's on the front. Same thing that's on the front. You go to the back. Okay, now that looks sexy. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And that gives you a little picture of maybe your decals, you know, I mean, you know, whatever. And then it says few sites, talks about the Philip and his son Alexander the Great, and march across Asia, and all that good stuff. That looks pretty good. Those guys look pretty good. I'm going to paint mine maybe a little bit different than that, but that's okay, because the Macedonian, every unit in the Macedonian army was painted a little, or had a little bit different outfit. I mean, just as an example, that, or I should say, that is not that. Okay, you know, whatever. See those shields? They're not. That's not those shields. Okay, that's all right. No big deal. So now I'm concerned now about the pikes, right? I have some 15 millimeter. This unit actually in 15 millimeter, and that's why I ordered this unit, because I want to replace my 15s with 28s. The pikes, though, on those 15 millimeter miniatures are like this long. I mean, they're humongous. And I'm afraid that the Macedonian pikes are not going to be that long. They're going to be, you know, like 28 millimeter compared to 15. They should be double the length. They should be like this long. I don't think that's going to happen. Also, on the Wargames website, you can buy the pikes separately. So I was thinking to myself, are these guys not going to come with pikes? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to open this up. We're going to see what we get inside. Because you might have the same concerns that I had. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We got a bunch of them. We got some plastic out the wazoo in there. Okay, so let's just start yanking stuff out. Oh my gosh, they're not all the same size either. My hand's disappearing into the void. Okay, that's an empty box. That's everything. We're going to go straight to... Whoa. The transfers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 5. You get exactly 40. No extras, no less. Nice. Put that in the box. Alright, what else do you get? Okay, one glaring, huge thing I'm noticing. No bases. There are none. No bases. Okay. Now my understanding of the Hail Caesar rules, based on what I've been watching and reading up on, is that there's no real base convention. They have rules for basing, but they're all suggestions, and you can take your current figures that you have and you can use them depending on what game system you have them based for. It's no big deal. But my understanding is it's 20 millimeter by 20 millimeter per soldier, and if you mount them 4 by 4 on a base, then just 40 by 40, right? So then you basically get a square. You get basically 2 figures side by side and 2 deep, and that gets you a square, and it should be 40 by 40. I have a ton of 40 by 40 bases already, so that's no problem. I didn't know I wasn't going to be getting any. They recommend that maybe the Romans, you have a few of the guys with singles and some of the guys with doubles because of the formations that they can form, but the phalanx, you know, they need to be in chunks. Okay, is every one of the, how many sprues do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I get 10 sprues, 4 people per sprue, that's 40 figures. Now, are all these, well, first of all, I want you to see, you do get pikes, and they are that long. They're long. they're over 3 inches long each. They're about 3 and a quarter. Yeah, 3 and, I'm using the ruler over here on the side here. They're 3 and a quarter long. That's pretty cool. With the arm, one arm mounted, and then and a hand, a lot like, okay, can't see that, sorry. Okay, now I got 6 here. I got 3 on this side, 3 on this side. That means there might be some different poses. Okay, because you got the right hand is mounted, and then the left hand, just the hand is mounted, but it looks like on the model, the wrist is right there. Yep, this guy's holding it in tight, this guy's holding it out. This guy's got one hand on his sword. Yeah, I'm getting 6 heads. You're looking at 6 heads here per sprue. Some of them look like their traditional Greek helmet, like maybe this one and this one. And then the other 4 look like this Macedonian, I can't remember what kind of helmet they call that, but I remember the spear is called the Sarissa. And 2 different types of shields. This, and this shield has the rim around it, and this shield is rimless. Okay. Inside of the shields, okay, that's an interesting touch. On the inside of the shield, you have the straps, where the strap that would go over the arm, the strap that would go over the hand. This one even has the shoulder strap. That's one of the ones with a rim. Okay. There's this piece right here. It looks like horsehair crest. I would cut that and I would glue it onto this helm here and give him almost like a Roman or a Greek look. Details. Shin guards, the greaves, looking good. Swords, they look pretty good. They got some detail on them. Like this one's got some, I don't know if you can see that on this camera. Got some little curly cues at the end of his sword. That's pretty cool. Let's see, it's not so detailed that these guys are going to be hard to paint. Oh, little lions on his knees. That's cool. That's good. I like it. These guys are wearing that leather armor. Yeah, he's got straps on the side. He's got scales on the side, and these guys just have the leather on the sides. Okay. I noticed these bases are like, they have those traditional old D&D style bases, or Ral Partha style bases that you just put on the table or whatever. So I'll be gluing those onto some, actually I've got some 40 by 40 Litco Arrow bases. I'll be using those, and then I'll be puttying around these probably. Doing up my bases nice. Yeah, I'm just looking at the spearheads. They look good. They got the counterbalance weight on the back. That's pretty cool. There's really not much to these models, are there? And I think I'm gonna stack these and see. Okay, you got. He's like in a really serious combat stance. He's kind of in a marching stance. But he got one hand on his sword. I don't know where what the other hand could be doing. Aha! No, that's two arms. There's only one here with one arm. Nope, there's one there with one arm. Okay, this guy's carrying the pike from the bottom, like almost like shoulder arms, like it's going to rest on his shoulder. So that would be a good one to use. Or this guy is just manhandling it, just holding it straight up like he doesn't need two hands. That's pretty cool too. Okay, so let's see how many. See if they're all exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all look like they're the same. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, you get 4 poses in that whole box, which is kind of good in a way that I don't have my torsos and my arms and everything glued separately, and so I could like super seriously pose them. Being that they're a Macedonian phalanx, they should all be, first of all, they should all be in step. They should all either have their spears high or low. They should not, there shouldn't be a lot of variation because they're a trained army. They would fight dress right dress, you know, so it's good that they're like that, and it's going to make it easy for me to paint these guys. I'm going to knock these, I could probably knock these guys out in 2 days. Okay, so that was Macedonian Phalangites. I do plan to do more of the Macedonian army. I am going to get, just looking at what they're showing here, I'm going to get the companion cavalry. That's a no-brainer. And I am going to get the Royal Guard, absolutely. And I think there's mercenaries. There it is, ancient Greek hoplites. I think I'm getting those guys just as my mercenaries. So I'm going to be getting those, as well as probably Romans, of course. Alright, so let me put those guys up. And I just want to put this out as just a heads up. Remember I told you I got this for free? You know what else I got for free? Got this model right here. He looks like the Roman soldier that's on the cover of the rulebook. It's a Roman legionary with his, looks like centurion, crest, gladius, square shield, I don't remember what they call that, imperial shield of some kind. Wearing his chainmail armor, not the segmentata. And oddly enough, a round base. From what I could tell in the rulebook, it said round bases, you should use those for your leaders, like your division generals or whatever, and then use the square bases for your soldiers. And I'll do that. Yeah. Alright, thanks for coming out and checking out this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. And if you want to help support the channel, if you like these videos, hit the PayPal me link in the description below. Every donation is helpful, and I'll catch you next time.